Hope you are ready for this breaking crypto news. First up, the Shiba Inu community is growing. Shiba Inu's BONE token surges 130% in 2 days with these events. So BONE is going to be listed on 2 new exchanges. All the other assets in the Shiba Inu ecosystem will slowly but surely be rolled out onto other exchanges. And we are in the early days of that. The Leash token is most likely next. Now, don't worry if you don't own these other assets. A developer of the Shiba Inu community just came out, the lead developer, Satoshi Kusama, saying that Shiba Inu is still their primary focus, the Shib token. But these other ones are more early stage and very exciting. Here's an update on the Flow ecosystem. This chart shows the number of new addresses on Flow. So whenever you see a spike, it's a big day for Flow ecosystem, just massive growth, massive new addresses. This is daily. We've been seeing a lot of those big days recently. So very exciting, even in this crypto winter, to be seeing growth like that. Now, the next question is, will future supply chains and logistics for companies all around the world, will it all run on VeChain? Right now, it seems that way. We see massive partnerships. VeChain partners with Canadian SaaS provider TrueTrace. TrueTrace is a company up in Canada, and what they are doing is providing logistics services to a lot of different companies, including Lava, including Applied DNA Sciences, including Pharmacentra, including Shoppers Drug Mart. And so this is just one use case. They're doing big deals in Asia, and the biggest news on VeChain is that they are partnering up with PwC, PricewaterhouseCoopers, to roll out supply chain solutions. Here is another update. Orion One, VeChain, announced integration partnership, accelerating blockchain adoption in supply chains. So very early stage, and everything is still selling off in this crypto winter, including assets like that, which is surprising to me, but it's the reality of how markets work. Now, here's an update on some NFT sales volume in the last 24 hours. Obviously, you have Ethereum, Solana, Immutable, Flow, all doing solid the last 24 hours, but Hbar just made its debut, growing 90% over the last 24 hours, $76,000, beating Avalanche, beating Algorand, beating VeChain, beating Rndr. It's starting to make its way up. Very exciting. We will absolutely stay on top of this market. We have Wax, we have Flow, we have BNB. Just a glimpse into what is going on. But NFTs are absolutely growing on the Hbar ecosystem. Here is an update from the Rndr token. We don't talk about the Rndr token very much, but all of Roddenberry archive documents are preserved on the Rndr network. Gene Roddenberry is the creator of Star Trek, providing an open blockchain digital archive of all of Roddenberry's lifetime works in an open format for future generations to access. Just one use case of the Rndr token. What the Rndr token does is power computers to render videos, which is a long time-consuming process. It does it using digital blockchain technology in a decentralized way. That's where the computing power comes from. It comes from various computers, decentralized, and you use the Rndr token for that. It is actually a very good use case for blockchain technology, and Rndr is leading the way. Now, here's an update from Cardano. Cardano Builder, IOG funds $4.5 million blockchain research hub at Stanford University. This is a small deal, it seems, right? They're just launching a little hub in Stanford. But Stanford is the #1 university pretty much in the entire world, #1 or 2. It's right in Silicon Valley. And so if people at Stanford are building on top of Cardano, researching it, then you can only imagine that future entrepreneurs are going to be building on top of it. And so it is a very early stage development. They are thinking for the long game. Very exciting for everything involved. Now, here's an update from the Chili's ecosystem. A brand new Socios update is waiting for you in the App Store. Be a part of the evolution of Socios by sharing your very first message. So they're creating a social network on the Socios app, just taking advantage of the network effects that they have already generated by partnering up with the biggest sports organizations in the world, like the NBA, like the NFL. I could just go all day long, like soccer, like football, everywhere in Europe. It's just massive. They're just taking advantage of it, building out a social media company, and there's so many other use cases they can do. Here's an update from the Ankr network. This comes from SushiSwap. This is what they're talking about Ankr. Ankr supports the most chains that Sushi is deployed on. Since multi-chain is a top priority on a roadmap, Ankr has proven to be an invaluable partner. We're excited to save money and use more decentralized infrastructure. Of course, who wouldn't be? And so that is absolutely correct. Ankr is scaling up its services because everyone wants to be a part of this revolutionary blockchain infrastructure asset that is already servicing the biggest blockchain assets in the world. We are so early stage. It is exciting. Here's an update from the SafeMoon ecosystem. Since December 7, 2021, they have burned 5.7 billion tokens. Just for context, their remaining circulating supply is something like 550 billion. So it's a slow burn, but it is deflationary and it's happening. And obviously in this crypto winter, there isn't a lot of volume, so you wouldn't expect it to be that much. Now that could grow in the future, right? Once this bull market commences. Now the reality of what is going on, obviously you're seeing stuff sell off. The reality is that we are in a deep crypto winter. There's massive inflationary pressure. They're raising interest rates. And so you have JP Morgan's Kelly saying, buy value, sell crypto with hawkish Fed. The Fed is trying to crash the economy. He's crashing all assets. And so all you can do as a long-term investor is buy stuff cheap, just like Warren Buffett, just like Jeff Bezos did. He never sold his Amazon stock. Bill Gates never sold his Microsoft stock.